TrillMarty, you tapped in with PPhilms. What's the word, man?
I'm tapping in, I'm not tapping out.
Come on, you know that. You know that. You know that. Listen, man, I want to start this off by saying, thank you for coming on my platform and giving me the opportunity to help tell your story, all right?
Thank you for having me, and thank you for, allowing me to tell my story.
Absolutely, absolutely. Here on PPhilms, we try to get the viewers to get to know TrillMarty, the YouTube content creator, the comedian, the socialite, you know what I'm saying? But we also, we want the people to get to know you as that, but we also want the people to get to know you, the person, TrillMarty, the person as well. So there might be personal questions, but it's only to get the people that love you and what you do better understanding of who you are, man.
I actually think this is my first interview, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think
Same shit. How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel amazing now that it's with PPhilms,
Let's get it. Let's get it. Bet. So before we get into I want to know like your whole story about how everything came about, how you even got into YouTube. I kind of want to talk about something that is circulating the media right now, what everybody's talking about. You recently interviewed Sleepy Hallow.
Yeah.
And your style of interviewing is a little bit different from mine, where you kind of do a little short interview, then it kind of transitions into a prank. Now you do the prank with Sleepy Hallow, and I think, did you say something along the lines of like, I guess it was a prank about him going back to jail or something like that. But people took that after he got, I think shortly after that they got indicted, and they were like, oh, he did it. Now for you knowing obviously that this has nothing to do with you, what was the thoughts that ran through your mind when you seen all these comments circulating in the media?
I actually said it was Sheff, that Sheff was then coming home, and I actually thought of that idea on the fly. Okay. I didn't have nothing written down. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't even know if I was gonna get an interview with him, to be honest.
Yeah.
It was just like a miracle, like a Hail Mary. Honestly, I just thought it was dumb because like I didn't know, obviously. Like it just happened to be a crazy coincidence that as soon as I posted that video, the whole indictment like 2 days later happened, and everybody was like, yo, Marty, you jinxed him, da 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 da. But I didn't know. It was just a random prank idea that just happened to come to reality. Yeah. And they started saying like, oh, something about the power of the tongue and some shit. Like that shit was crazy, bro.
Are you like, I know that they're going into the whole spiritual realm of things. Yeah. Like, are you spiritual at all? Are you into like spirituality and things like that?
Not really, but I'm open to all religions and spiritual stuff. Like I know a little bit here and there, you know what I'm saying?
But hearing that, you kind of was just like, bruh.
Yeah, bro. Like that shit was just happening it just happened to be a crazy coincidence. It was a random prank idea that just happened to be like I said, a crazy coincidence.
Yeah. Do you feel like it makes it a little difficult for like content creators to do their job when they're just doing things, harmless, fun, and then the fans of these rappers could kind of like attack you as if like you were intentionally trying to be the demise of their favorite artist? Do you feel like it makes it a little tough for you to do your job?
Well, not me personally. I feel like maybe other content creators, because me, like I try to like stir away from the politics and all that negative stuff, you feel me? Like all my content is just joking around. Like I feel like, other content creators might be doing others type of stuff.
Yeah.
But that's not me. Like, I just interview people, just try to make people laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. That is something I recognize as well. I see that like you're more so, you keep it very, I guess, friendly. It's like you don't ask no like, what would they call it? Like you're not putting anybody on the hot seat. It's very comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Was this something that you said to yourself before you got into the game? Like, you know what? When I do this, I kind of want to stay away from the beef. Like, when did you come up with that idea and mindset to move that way?
Like when I first did my first ever interview, which was with Famo Banga.
Okay.
And then after that, my friend was like, yo, you gotta chill. Like you with all these like drill rappers and some of them be in the field and shit like that. So he was like, just be safe, worry about your safety, try not to get into like the beef and shit like that. So I kind of just thought about it like, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it strictly content. I'm not gonna talk about who they beefing with, stuff like that. Like I see other content creators, they like make fun of the gang signs and shit like that. Like I'm not here to bash anybody or mention anybody, but like me personally, like I will not do none of that. I will not make fun of like, you know, they said or whatever, stuff like that. That's not me, you know what I'm saying? Just keep it family friendly.
Got you. For the Famo one, I think I remember that. Because I remember before I was even ever doing journalism, I used to watch so many people. Yours was your platform was a platform that I watched as well.
I appreciate that.
Definitely. I think I think it was something like he had a chop or something like I can't remember fully. Boy, he was saying something like woo or something like that.
Yeah.
But was it? I feel like was it when your friend was telling you like, yo, kind of stay away from the beef and all that? What do you feel like you were diving too deep into something or
no?
What made him say that? You know,
I feel like because he just like seen me starting to be around more the drill rappers. Like, I guess he might have thought like maybe I was just gonna do content with this one drill rapper and that was it. You know what I mean? So now he started seeing me with Bambino. Other drill rappers from Brooklyn, JD, he's like, yo, you know, Brownsville's crazy. You should take it easy. Don't really do too much. Just get the content. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I guess that maybe like made him, you know, just him being my friend. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you wild and going to these hoods. Be careful, stuff like that. You know, just trying to give me good advice.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. That's what's up. You know, it's funny you say that, like just him being a friend. I feel like every content creator in New York probably got those friends like, yo, be careful, bro. You know, do you ever get nervous like going into some of these areas?
I'm not gonna lie. That's a good question. Cause in the beginning, I dead used to, bro. Cause I ain't know nothing about nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I kind of like, you know a little bit more about like, not saying the street stuff, but like, you know, just more aware, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you have to be in this field.
Yeah. But in the beginning, like, I ain't gonna lie, my heart used to be pumping. Like, I used to be in a room with like 30 gang members. I used to be scared. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, what if they just like do something or like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know. What if the ops come and spin on them? Like, I just so much stuff that was just going through my mind at the time.
Or even what if you ask a question that irritates them?
Yeah.
That was one that would run through my mind at times. Like, damn, I'm like battling with myself. Like, I know the fans want me to ask this question, but I kind of want to make it home after this interview.
You know what used to always kind of get me scared too? When like they would be like popping perks and then have a gun on them and some shit. I'll be like, damn, like, and they start waving the gun. I'm like, yo, like, chill. Like,
has anything ever happened where it was just like, yo, this is crazy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like something just shocking. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing really crazy besides people like having guns on them and stuff like that. Like, not really too crazy.
Gotcha. You ever been, this is something I asked you off camera, but I'm going to ask you here too. Have you ever been dragged into some of the beef that these guys have going on? Because sometimes what you'll see, I see, you know, whether it's guys who do reactions to music, journalism, pranks, whatever it is, sometimes some of the rappers might, you know, kind of drag them into the beef that's going on. Has that ever happened to you?
No, and thank God for that. You know what I'm saying? I just, like I said, I just try to keep it family friendly, stay away from all that stuff. I just want to make people laugh. That's it, honestly.
Gotcha.
Cause like, you know, so much negativity in the drill scene, so it's like, you know, they need people like us.
Yeah,
make
absolutely.
people laugh. You know,
absolutely. All right. With that being said, you know, talk about how you even got into this. You know what I'm saying? Like doing content for YouTube, the birth of the name TrillMarty, all of that. Talk about how it started for you.
Honestly, so I used to be like a gamer, right?
Yeah.
You know when you play PlayStation and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
You know how you gotta like to play online, you gotta make like a gamer tag, a username and shit.
Absolutely.
So I'm over here thinking a lot of people thought I got my name from Trill Sammy, but I didn't, because Trill Sammy came out in like around 2016.
Yeah.
2017, something like that.
Yeah, like 2015, 2016, around there.
Yeah. I started
something like that.
I started gaming around like 2014.
Okay.
And I just came up with the name. I actually got inspired with the Trill part. My real name is Martin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So like people in school used to call me Marty type shit for like short, like a little nickname and shit.
Yeah.
So the Trill shit came from ASAP Rocky because I used to listen to ASAP Rocky a lot in school. And he used to always talk about Trill shit, Trill this, Trill that.
Heavy on the down south.
Yeah.
ASAP Rocky. Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah. So that kind of inspired the name type shit. The whole YouTube stuff, I used to like play 2K, you know, about NBA 2K and stuff like
absolutely.
that. So it's like content creators on there too that a lot of people don't know or they might know, you know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever heard of like Pretty Boy Fredo and stuff like that?
Yeah. They're like, what is it? If I'm not mistaken, like New Orleans? They're from like New Orleans or something like that?
Nah, Pretty Boy Fredo's from Florida, I think.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever heard of Duke Dennis from AMP?
I heard of AMP. Not. I don't know anybody outside of Kai Cenat. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I know that they be on playing 2K and all that heavy.
Yeah. So Phantom, Duke Dennis, I'm Davis. They all are AMP. They kind of did the same thing that I was doing. Type shit, posting videos on about 2K, live streaming, stuff like that. Like I used to do that. I used to try to be like a 2K YouTuber, I guess what they call it.
Yeah.
And you know, I was doing that for a while. I gained like about I would say like 50,000 subscribers off of that.
Damn.
Yeah. I used to.
And this is before any pranks.
Before any pranks, any interviews. Like I used to just be heavy on 2K, playing, streaming, posting content.
How long did it take you from the time you started to?
I started making 2K content. I want to say in 2017, all the way up to 2020, actually.
Yeah.
So the pandemic hit. 2K kind of got dry, which is dumb because you would think like everybody's in the crib, it would be more lit, but nah, it just died down.
It was busy getting them $600 checks every week.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit died down after that. So I kind of was just stuck. Like I don't know what to do. I like YouTube always been my passion. You feel me? And I just didn't know what to do type shit. So you know, I went outside. I started doing a little bit reaction videos and shit.
Yeah.
And then I actually did a video with Boom Gang too. I don't know if you know what Boom Gang is.
Hell yeah, wow.
Yeah, so I 1v1 Boom Gang in a video. I went to Florida and all that. He was cool and shit. It didn't really end up hitting like I thought it would do. Like I'm thinking like, shit, I'm about to do a video with Boom Gang. That shit about to go crazy, about to go viral. And then that's not what it did, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then after that, my mans did a song with Famo type shit. So he's like, yo, bro, you want to do a video with Famo? Da-da-da. I'll tap you in and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, bet, shit. Feel me? So that's when I linked up with Famo, the video, and then the rest is history.
That's crazy. Now, when you first start, is there ever a moment where you was like, damn, I don't want to do these kind of pranks and people thinking I'm soft for real?
Yo, that's crazy that you say that because that's what I thought in the beginning, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I used to read the comments and they always say don't read the comments, but I used to read the comments. People would be like, yo, why you let people do that to you? This, that. So I kind of used to get, like, let the comments get to me type shit. But now it's like, I don't really care. Like, you feel me? Like, I already did this for so long. Like, you know, like, I just want to see where this shit takes me. You feel me?
Yeah, I agree. You know, it's crazy because I can, not to say that I'm always right with this, but I feel like a lot of times your level of confidence for yourself, like I could see how confident you are based on how much words and opinions of others affect you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you sitting here, like the rappers and people who constantly in their feelings about what people be saying on the internet, I'm like, yeah, you're not that confident. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a superstar now. You know what I'm saying? Once you're in front of a camera, you're a star. So the good comes with it, but the bad comes with it. So being able to block out that the negativity and all that is definitely a quality you have to have. You know, I gotta commend you on that.
Content creation, being an artist, anything. Because you know, there's always going to be negative comments. I'm pretty sure with your platform, you see the negative comments.
Yeah, we get a lot of it. And here's what I say, you know, to a certain degree, controversy is good. You know what I
To
mean?
a certain degree, yeah.
To a certain degree. It's like controversy is good. And man, I'm here for it. It is what it is. Is there any content that you feel like you wouldn't partake in at all?
I mean, not that I could think of.
Yeah.
Kind of like, I'm open to doing any type of content. I ain't gonna lie.
Gotcha. One of my favorite pranks from you, favorite prank videos from you was the TDOTT one.
Yo,
You know what
that
I'm
one, I think that one has to be like my top 5 of all
Yeah?
time.
You know
Probably
what?
top 3, actually.
Before we get into that video, if you had to put a list of your favorite prank videos, which ones would they be? I know you said that one, the TDOT. What other ones would you say?
I would have to put TDOT number 1. Well, and like what we doing?
No order. Just
You said top 5?
top 5. Yeah.
All right. TDOT 1. Ice Spice, definitely.
Yes, you're like the only one that kind of got content with her, bro.
Yo,
you
that
are
was
lucky.
That was so crazy how the Ice Spice shit happened, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that how you got the Ice Spice one because I'm so jealous of that one, man.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, TDOT, Ice Spice,
Yeah.
Sleepy's up there.
Okay.
I did so many, like it's just like hard to like really pick and choose.
Yeah.
But I'll say like Favi. Favi was cool.
Yeah. He kind of knew who you were, like while
yeah, because he kind of like gave me that talk, like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, we're not doing the prank shit. He just kind of gave me like advice a little bit, you know?
Okay.
So I kind of fucked with that one. And the last one, I probably gotta say the famous one, because if it wasn't for that one, you know what I'm saying? Like, I probably wouldn't be here talking to you right now, you know what I'm saying?
Solid. So we got Ice Spice, TDOT, Favio, Famo, and damn, I forgot the other one.
TDOT, Ice Spice, Sleepy, Fabio, and
that's solid bet. So yeah, talk about the TDOT one. Rest in peace to TDOT, first of all.
Yes.
How did that come together, and what was that whole experience like?
How did that come together? It was a SBL concert with Ron Suno and a couple other people, actually. I happened to see TDOT there. I just tapped him on the shoulder, literally, like, yo, what's good, bro? Showed him my content. He was like, yeah, bro, I'm down.
Yeah.
Just hit me, bro. Shoot me a DM. Shot him a DM. He DM'd me right back. He's like, yo, bro, I'm in the floors. Pull up. Da-da-da-da-da. I went to the floors right by the Pop Smoke mural.
Yeah.
I pulled up. He's like, oh, bro, damn, I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm about to be in the studio later tonight with Fabio and shit like that. Pull up. I'm like, oh, shit. At the time, it's like, you know, like, Fabio, like, that's, like, if I get an interview with him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh, shit. So I pull up to the studio. He's with Fabio. Fabio's recording a song and shit. And I don't think he ever dropped that song, but it was some fire shit. Okay. And yeah, I just did that shit.
Yeah.
And like, he just matched my energy, which was great. Like, it was, I think he's the only one that really, like, out of all these people that really, like, matched my energy. Like, he was just so funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. He's hyper too. He's he's like Fabio's hype man. You know,
and he's a dancer too and shit.
Exactly.
And then I'm not gonna lie, when I heard the news, bro, that shit kind of hit me, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like,
I see.
Out of everybody, like that shit kind of hit me, because like I feel like he was one of the people that really, really put me on the map type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the Famo one was cool. The Famo one got me out there, but like the TDOT one was like a lot of people saw that one. Like a lot of people. Like even Booba saw that shit, bro. Gotcha. And he hit me up like, yo, bro, I fuck with your content and shit like that. Like, keep going. That was before even Booba was doing the whole like the pranking stuff and stuff like that. So
yeah.
The fact that it could reach that many people, it was just crazy. I think that was my first 100K plus views on a prank video ever.
Wow.
See that one? Yeah, that one. Wow. Yeah, that one like kind of solidified the whole thing.
Yeah, damn. Did y'all like kind of maintain a relationship after? Or
Yeah, he was telling me that he wanted to do like vlogging and stuff. Like he was kind of like asking me for like advice and shit. Like, yo, how can I go about this? You know, and a cameraman that could help me vlog and shit like that. What type of camera I could get. But he never really did the vlogging shit. I don't know why.
He should have, because like you said, the personality he had, I think like people would have loved to have seen that. Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely his passing was like I think it hit the whole community pretty rough. Cause I think after his passing was when they started to say like, yo, no more going on the radar, dissing, no more going on Hot 97. I think Drewski was just like, yo, if you got songs dissing, it's over. We're not playing it. Why do you feel like his death was so, I guess it was so impactful to the community?
You know what's so crazy? That I even was planning on dropping a merch with like I had a cartoon made of me and him type shit. That's how like so impactful that I felt like that video was type shit. But I never dropped it. I still got the image if you want to see it later. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, for sure. If you want, send it to me. I'll put it when you say it. Can I put it on?
Yeah.
Right, yeah, cool.
I'm probably never gonna ever release it because, you know, out of respect and shit like that. Because if you really think about it, it's like you're trying to profit it off, like, you know.
Yeah, I see.
I thought about it, like, you know what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
And even if I do, maybe in the future, like, think about ever releasing that, I might just give like probably half of the proceeds to his mom and shit like that. You know.
Yeah.
I got in contact with his mom and shit.
Okay, nice.
Yeah,
nice,
but
nice.
what was the question again? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, you good. You good. Just why was it? Why do you feel like it was so impactful to the community, where people, like, I think that death was what kind of changed on the radar, changed Drewski's outlook on the drill community so much.
I think honestly because they didn't really see him as like a gang member.
Yeah.
Like they see him as this funny, outgoing, dancing kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? Like he's just always dancing and he's just always a vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they never really see him like flashing guns or doing anything really crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or dissing, going on IG Live,
Yeah,
arguing
yeah.
and all that. He wasn't really
He was just
into
really
that.
on some chill shit type shit.
Yeah. Nah, you're right. That's a fact. Speaking of Booba, earlier you said Booba had seen the your prank with TDOTT. I remember like there was this time where y'all was going at it about who started.
Oh shit.
Was that more so like let's I feel like I started first, you feel like you started first. Let's get some content behind it. How was that all put together?
Honestly, I don't know if you remember. You remember when everybody, I think it was Tutu or somebody, where they was like, or was it Busy Man? It was one of them. But that they said that they started the whole drill shit in New York or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So me trolling and me being funny, I'm like, yo, let me just put my 2 cents in there. I was like, I started the drill prank wave type shit. And then that's when I think Noti had commented on it.
Yeah.
And then after Noti had commented on it, Booba ended up commenting on it.
Yeah.
And so Please Don't Lag picked it up. I think NY Drill Official picked it up.
Yeah.
All the blog pages is crazy. So I think they made like 4 or 5 posts. Like that day we went crazy on the blogs. I'm not gonna lie. So Booba Booba actually reached out to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was Curly or Booba. It's one of them. I'm mistaken. It was Curly. Curly reached out to me. He's like, yo, bro, I'm doing a video with Booba right now. Booba wants to talk to you. That's when Booba got on the phone. He was like, yo, bro, let's do a video. Da, 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 da. And then I went to his crib. We did a live stream.
I seen that.
Yeah. We did a live stream with Curly. And then after that, we did the whole boxing match, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a fighter. I didn't expect to win, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't remember seeing.
Noti even wanted to box me too. It's on Booba's vlogging channel.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a
I didn't see
vlogging
the
channel.
boxing.
Yeah.
But,
A lot of people ain't seen it, but some people did.
Yeah. But I just seen when y'all was like, going back and forth, and then I seen y'all in the videos together. I was just like,
That's crazy how you seen the live stream, but you ain't see the.
I know.
That's
I think because I just was like, I was kind of glad that y'all, even though y'all was going back and forth, y'all turned it into content.
You know, it's crazy. A lot of people actually like they wanted to see that shit.
Yeah.
Like, they generally wanted to see that shit.
It's like, think about what if Crooklyn and BMG did content together.
That would break the drill community.
You feel me?
For real.
And I always love to see that when two people are kind of going back and forth, whether it's intense or not. Even a little back and forth is kind of dope to see. Two people who are on the opposite ends of things make some content, because really the fans are what matter,
Yeah.
And if they want to see it, why not? So with you saying that, you know, they
I
really wanted
actually
to
would
see
love
it,
to see that. I'm not gonna lie. I want to. Can I ask you a question?
talk to me. Let's do it.
Why people say you sound like Swayze?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't. Do you think I sound like Swayze?
Nah.
Exactly. But people always say that. I don't think so. But I guess they have to see me do content with them for them to believe.
They were saying like I think you're Swayze in day and then Swayze at night and shit like that.
I ain't listening to none of that, man.
That shit
Yo,
crazy, bro.
This is what I always say. Listen, Swayze has, I think, a little over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I have 50K. I would love to have 100,000 subscribers.
You're gonna get there. You're gonna
Yeah,
get
no,
there.
for sure. If I could run 2 successful YouTube pages, 2 Instagrams, and do all that, I'm the man. I'm the man. Hell no. I wish I had time to run 2 platforms. Hell no, I ain't Swayze. But I go with it sometimes just for the laughs, you know. I go with it. I might even take this part out where I said I'm not Swayze. Let them go on with it. Word. Let's talk about Ice Spice. Earlier, we had said, you know, like you talked about that being one of your top 5 prank videos, and I said you are lucky you got that Ice Spice video. You caught her right as she was like kind of getting over that hill. So talk about how that comes to fruition, and as you're going to do the video with her, did you know it would be as big as it ended up being?
So how that whole thing happened,
Yeah.
I actually hit up somebody that at the time worked with DJ Tosh from Hot 97.
Okay.
And cause he had did like an interview with her or some shit back then. And I actually wanted to interview her. Like I honestly didn't think she was gonna be an overnight success. Like I seen potential, but I didn't see it to the point where she's at right now, like doing music with Nicki Minaj, Taylor Swift, like you know what I'm saying? So the girl connected me with Ice Spice. She DM'd her. She said she was down for it. Ice Spice DM'd me. She told me to link her in the Bronx. I pulled up to the Bronx. I actually pulled up mad late. I'm not even gonna lie.
Word?
Like I was this close to not even getting an interview, bro. Cause she was like, "Yo, can we make it like 3 minutes, 2 minutes?" Like I gotta go. She was with Riot at the time. I think they had to go somewhere or something.
Okay. You said she was with Riot?
Yeah, she was with Riot. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I guess they like at that time. Well, they still do, but they always move around together type shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And yeah, I just pulled up on some random CVS or Rite Aid block, and she happened to be in her pajamas. I showed her the can of Squirt, and it just it actually ended up going viral recently. Like it resurfaced.
Yeah, I seen that.
It went on NoJumper.
Boom.
All types of stuff. Even Hollywood Unlocked hit me up and shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, with the overnight success thing, like I agree with that too. I definitely seen potential in Ice Spice.
They're not seeing the crazy.
Yeah, how quick it happened was crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
Cause after the interview I did with her, she did On the Radar. Then after On the Radar, Munch, and then boom,
she was out of here. Because I think when she dropped the clip of Munch, that's when Drake flies her out to Canada. Once he flew her out, I was just like, nobody's gonna be able to do content with her after this.
It was over.
I was like, yo, it's lit. It's lit.
I guess right place, right time.
Yeah, yo, bro, how do you feel like you were this close to not having that interview, man? What made you late for that, yo? Like, what was you late for?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I woke up late. I took a little nap. Cause she said she was gonna hit me cause she was doing something. So I'm like, all right, bet. And I kind of fell asleep.
Gotcha.
I woke up and she's like, "Oh, you out? I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
So I had to take an Uber over there and shit like that.
That's what's up, though. You know, I feel like some of the best, I don't know if you feel that way, but some of my best interviews were the ones where I was just like, damn, I'm probably running late, or I don't really want to do at that moment. And then it's just like, wow, I gotta like, this was really good and beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Now you do the prank. You're like, oh, I think you ask her if she squirts or something like
If I
that.
could make a squirt, yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever feel uncomfortable saying that to her or anything?
Nah, not really, cause she talks about being a smoochie and
Yeah.
all this other crazy stuff, and then she does her signature pose where she like I don't really gotta say too much, but what I'm talking about.
Yeah, kind of
So
bend
I
over.
feel like
a
she'll
little.
be kind of open to stuff like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like those type of jokes.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
And
What
she
was-
even said she does squirt. So she was
Yeah.
like, open to it.
Yeah.
Other girls would be like, what are you talking about? Da da da, or
Yeah. She gave good energy as well. She definitely
Yeah,
did.
definitely.
What was it like to see that NoJumper picked it? Like that. Before I get to that, the thing I love about social media, internet, and I'm just now like seeing it happen. I put out an interview maybe 4 or 5 months ago. The first 4 or 5 months, it might have hit about 6,000 views. And then literally within the last 34 days, it picked up 94 or 95,000 views.
Damn.
So that's the beautiful thing about social media and the internet, and it just keeps working itself, and anything can happen and it can go viral at any moment. So now you go viral the first time with her, then months later, like you just said, you see yourself going viral again, even on a bigger platform. NoJumper, Hollywood Unlocked. So like, what's that feeling like for you?
It's great because when I first started, I never even thought I would ever get posted on those sites or ever reach to where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's crazy how it happened because I kind of actually seen how it kind of happened because somebody, how like the TikTokers and shit like that. So somebody had posted like a short of it with their own edits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they posted it on YouTube. It got like 1 million views and shit like that.
Wow.
And then after that, somebody had posted it on Twitter. Twitter is what made it go like crazy. I feel like if you go viral on Twitter, you're viral because like that's one of the hardest platforms to go viral on. Like
Yeah.
type shit. So
Wow.
Twitter, I gotta thank Twitter. Twitter is what really made it like reach NoJumper and all that shit type shit.
Gotcha. How do you feel about people using your content? Like, are you open to it? Like, hey, use it, whatever. As long as you tag me, or you don't have to tag me. As long as you're using it, don't mind. It's still publicity. What do you think about it?
I prefer a tag because some people might not know who I am or might not be able to find my content. And at the end of the day, a tag is gonna help me. You know what I'm saying? When they don't tag me, it's like, damn, like I wish you could have tagged me. But like it kind of just like puts my face out there more, I guess you could say. Like, yeah, they might not know who I am, but maybe next time they see me, like, yo, that's that dude that did that shit with Ice Spice. You feel me? So, I mean, it is what it is if people don't tag me. I would love for them to tag me. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Have you ever done an interview that you just couldn't put out? Like, you just...
Yeah.
Yeah? Can we ask who was it?
But I might not be able to go too in depth about it.
Okay.
I think it was with Richh.
Richh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And you can't say why you put it out. You like why you didn't want to put it out, or
I don't know if I can. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, you said maybe.
Nah. I'll say it.
Okay.
I don't think it's nothing crazy. Well, from what he told me, he ain't like the content. I don't know. He ain't like the content. He told me that he doesn't really do YouTube, which I didn't understand. You know what I'm saying? Because I see him do content with Booba, Noti, other people. Jen told me she don't do content. Same thing. Tata didn't really tell me that, but I don't know. I guess he just didn't want to be on my platform. And at the end of the day, it's like, I'm not going to force somebody to come on my platform if they don't want to be on my platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love for him to come on my platform, but if he personally doesn't want to be on my platform, then it's out of my control and there's nothing I could do. Because at the end of the day, why would I, force something that,
somebody doesn't want to do.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Did he, and y'all had already did the platform?
We already did the interview and all that. I honestly think I know why he didn't want to do it.
Okay. Was it early in his career or like recently?
I want to say it was early.
Okay.
Like I think he had dropped Misconceptions, a couple other songs. Yeah. I think why he didn't do it is because I didn't want to wait for Tata and Jen to pull up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they was like 45, 50 minutes away, and I was already there. I'm like, damn, do I really want to wait 50 minutes when I just originally came to do content with Richh?
Gotcha.
So maybe because it was just him and his other boy, he maybe didn't like how it came out. Maybe he wanted Tata and Jen there. I don't know. Maybe one of these days I might ask him.
The answer. Maybe I might get some work done together too. Word.
Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? If he watches this, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully.
Kyle Richh, tap in. 4-1, tap in.
Yes, please.
Word. You know, I was going to say something about when you was like, you didn't want to wait the 45, 50 minutes. It is OD, but I like to tell people like, sometimes you might want to wait. Provided that, obviously, if you don't have nothing to do after, wait. Like, because one of the interviews that kind of literally put me out there was an interview that I waited an hour and a half.
Damn.
And the person told me they was 5 minutes away. I don't know how 5 minutes away turns into an hour and 25 minutes away.
Hour 25 minutes.
I'm gonna give you the 5 minutes that you said, because I waited an hour and a half. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the 5 minutes, but an hour and 25 is crazy. And I was right outside their projects.
Now I kind of understand it. Like sometimes I have to wait, but at that time I didn't really understand. I'm like, damn, I don't really want to wait. But now I don't really mind waiting.
Facts,
it's about determination at the end of the day.
Yeah, persistence, being desiring, you know, something. The interview was B-Love that I had. You know, that interview, I always got to thank B-Love for that interview.
So you was waiting in Cortland for an hour and 30 minutes? That's crazy.
Yes. An hour and 30 minutes. That young man told me he was out. He coming, yo, I'm coming. I probably called him like about 6 or 7 times.
Damn. That, you know what's crazy? I think that's when I actually first discovered your channel.
That was where a lot of people seen my first interview. That and Nas Blicky made the B-Love interview and the Nas Blicky interview was what made a lot of people see, okay, we understand his style of interviewing. We get it now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful to both of them. But yeah, I waited an hour and a half for that guy. But the whole time I'm like, damn, should I go home? But something just kept telling me, yo, wait. And it was worth it. Yo, the full interview did over 200,000. The clip did over 200,000. I was just like, yeah, I'll wait. You know what I'm saying? Word. All right, so that's an interview that didn't come out. Has there ever been are there anybody that you're like that you haven't worked with that you would love to work with?
There's only one person I would love to work with.
Who's that?
Coi Leray. I
Leray?
love Coi Leray, I'm not gonna lie.
Do you want to work with her for a personality, or you find her attractive?
Both.
Okay.
Both. Yes.
Coi Leray. Is this you shooting your shot?
Nah, cause I feel like I know the type of like guys that she likes, type shit. Like
it's you.
Yeah, but it don't matter.
I'm playing.
It's Coi Leray. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like she likes dark skinned guys. Like, I don't know.
You think so? I don't know.
That looks like that's her type.
Well, she had Pressa,
Blueface.
Well, Blueface is
Trippy Red.
No, come on. Trippy Red's like your complexion.
Nah, hell no. He's like caramel kind of.
Word. I feel like you could get you might
she
have a shot.
She likes black
with
men.
Yeah,
there.
I mean,
Trippy Red's black. You cannot say he's not black.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Well, Coi Leray, if you're watching, do a prank with my guy, TrillMarty.
Please.
But yeah, so Coi Leray. How about within New York? Is there anybody?
New York?
Yeah.
Lil Tecca.
Lil Tecca. Wow. I wouldn't expect that. Why Lil Tecca? Not to say he's a bad choice, but I'm curious.
He's honestly, every time I tell people this or people ask me, they be like, wow, really? Out of all
Yeah.
the people you could have said, really him?
Yeah.
But he's like, if not one, probably my favorite artist.
Lil Tecca?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, I like his music too, but I've never heard anyone say
It's because a lot of people drifted away from his music when he said on the was it the lyrical lyrical genius, right? Is it
Yeah.
Genius?
oh, when they be breaking down their music and
Yeah,
everything.
where he said he doesn't really rap where he lives type
Yeah.
shit. So I guess that kind of like stirred people away from him. But
Yeah.
I honestly think he's dope. Like I fuck with the whole angelic music sound too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, for me, same thing. I don't care if you live it or you don't. When I was younger, I used to be like, nah, man, I ain't listening to that song. He ain't what he rap about. Now I could care less.
Yeah.
You could be a whole square, and if the song sounds good, play it.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's where I'm at now. But yeah, now Lil Tecca's definitely talented. But wow, and you said that's your favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Also, somebody you would love to do outside of, well, New York. In New York.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Now, I know you're from Bushwick, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
A
talk
lot
about
of people, you know what's crazy? A lot of people think I'm from the Bronx.
Yeah, because you
Why?
do because I think. Well, let me ask you, why do you think that is?
I have no idea. I wish I knew. I seen people posting on TikTok like they posted me like on the best Bronx YouTuber list or some shit
Yeah,
on TikTok. I seen a whole bunch of them. I'm like, I'm not even from the Bronx. Like, what makes I even think that? Like,
I feel like because the culture has shifted so much to the Bronx now that anyone who's working and they see you, oh, he's with Shy K, he's with this person, and they're all from the Bronx, you get bunched up in that too. Like,
you know what's crazy? I'm actually from the same, like I literally from the same building that 6ix9ine shot that video in the project, that project building. Literally.
I know. That's exactly where I was going with this question.
Because when I left my building, I literally seen that shit mad early. Niggas put some rat.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah,
So-
what the hell?
That's what I want to know. Well, let's just talk about first the upbringing around there, you being from Bushwick and what was your upbringing like over there?
Regular upbringing, it was nothing too crazy, you know what I'm saying? I was just always a quiet kid. I wasn't really getting into no problems and stuff. Nothing really crazy. You know what's crazy? I actually seen 6ix9ine one time in this middle school that I used to go to. I think it was called IS 318. He used to go to that middle school, but I think he was a little older than me. He used to, cause like one of my best friends in middle school, he was like this Mexican kid, so he always used to hang around these Mexicans, and he was Mexican too.
Yeah,
so he
for
used
sure.
to like hang around the crowd and shit. So we used to like, I never said I would never say I hanged with him, but like I seen him around type shit. In that school type shit.
Okay, like was he loud, quiet, or did you not see enough to?
I ain't really see enough. I just seen him. Like I never really got to like have a conversation with him type shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So now when he does the video out there, right? When the video comes out, well, the video doesn't come out. A clip comes out like that he's shooting a video there. Are you shocked like that this is happening, or are you kind of no?
Nah, I'm not shocked because he lives like 4 blocks away or 3 blocks away in Locust Street, something like that.
Okay.
So he's technically from the neighborhood. He's not from the projects, but he's from the neighborhood. And he was cool with Don Stacks and type shit. The Gene. Yeah. Like before. So I kind of like already kind of seen it coming. And you know how 6ix9ine is so controversial and stuff. So I already knew it was like that was bound to happen. Because imagine at the time, like 6ix9ine pulling up to a project building, doing a video shoot. It's gonna go viral. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
He's a marketing genius.
Yeah. Did people in the neighborhood, were they upset around that time, or was it kind of like
A lot of people were upset. Like, how did you let it happen? Da da da. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people were making fun of the Bushwick too.
Yeah.
Making like they was like, oh, he made Bushwick look bad. Da da da. Like I seen some shit.
Yeah, yeah.
People talking about it, like even people from jail talking about it. Like
I seen that. I
Yeah,
seen
that
like
was-
people who were, I guess, some of the street guys who
from
ran.
Bushwick
Yeah,
Project. Yeah.
that's pretty crazy. But you know, being someone you didn't grow up like involved in the street stuff, right?
Nah.
Do you feel like I guess
I used to be a kid in the crib playing video games.
Yeah.
Obviously, I see what's going around and shit like that, but I never involved myself. Thank God, my
Facts.
grandma raised me well and shit like that. Not to say, people not getting raised well. It's just, she always told me not to get involved with the streets and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And, I kind of always used to listen to my grandma,
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if I didn't, she used to whoop my ass. You know what I'm saying?
but everybody gotta respect grandma. Word.
Yeah.
Do you feel like when I seen him there, I kind of looked at it many different ways. I was kind of like, damn, I'm surprised they let him come in there. But then I interviewed Don Stacks.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, I interviewed him. So I asked him, and his response was just like, yo, it was a business transaction, And I started to ask myself, could someone put aside the whole snitching theory or snitching, how bad it is to snitch in the streets? Could they put it to the side for monetary purposes? You know what I'm saying? So I guess for you, even though you're not like living that street life, if 6ix9ine wanted to do content with you, or somebody who told wanted to do content with you,
It's crazy. A lot of people ask me if I'll ever do a video with 6ix9ine, and
Yeah.
I honestly, I think I would. I think people wouldn't really like. People would like be like, "Damn, why'd you do like content with him?" But I don't think it would be anything too crazy
yeah,
to the point where like people try to cancel me or something.
yeah. No, I don't think so.
I think it would be pretty dope. To be
Yeah.
honest.
I think people would understand it. Like, you're clearly saying you're not involved in any street activities. You're running
Yeah.
a business. Like if I had to interview someone who told to get that story, I got to do my job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a fact.
It just depends on the person. Like, but that wouldn't be what made me not interview them. Them snitching wouldn't be what stops me. It would be deeper things like, oh, they're hard to speak to or whatever the case may be. But Ben, what's your goal with everything? Because, I think this is a question so many like YouTube content creators get, people who are doing prank videos. I see Booba gets a lot of it. Like, you're doing all these pranks. Where do you go next? Where do you go next? Like, people he's done well for himself, and you have done well for yourself as well. But I feel like people always want to like put an obstacle in your way. And that obstacle is, okay, are you going to switch up the content? What comes next? So what is next for you? What is next for TrillMarty and the whole brand?
Honestly, I'm not sure. People told me I should start a podcast. People told me, yo, it'd be dope if I had my own show, this,
Yeah.
that. But it's like, I don't know. I just go with the flow. I just leave it all up to God. I'm a heavy believer in God. I love God. And whatever path he takes me, you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm going. So I don't know.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Like, you feel me? What can happen 2 years from now, 3 years from now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So whatever opportunities come my way, I'm going to just take them.
Gotcha. Right now, just eating off those YouTube checks.
Pretty much.
Yo, before we go, I'd like to know how the hell you be getting backstage in all these places, man. How does TrillMarty do
it's
it?
crazy? That's crazy that you asked me that, because Booba asked me that shit.
Yo,
At Summer Jam.
bruh.
He was like, yo, how the hell you began into all these shits? And I'm like, bro, like, I get here, how you get here? Because I didn't know that he got here because of Rella. He's like, nah, I just got here because of Rella. She's the artist, she's performing. So I came with her type shit. Honestly, people just be hitting me up. Like, I don't know. Like, people just be hitting me up like, yo, bro, I got some passes. You want to come through? Sure, why not? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
That's fire. That's
that
fire.
ass.
I need to work to get back there. I need to work to get back there. All right. So something the fans would love to know, and I would love to know, the hair. Like, we all see the hair. I remember, you know, you was rocking your hair one way, then you switched it up. And I guess people call it coconut or something like that. They always compare it to that.
Well, I call it the coconut. People call it the Edgar. That's what it's originally called, the Edgar cut. I try to look up who Edgar is. I don't even know who that is. People say Edgar Allen Poe, but I looked him up. He's like somebody from like the 1800s or 1700s, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know who Edgar is, but they made a haircut about him. So shout out to Edgar. I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out to Edgar.
I used to just have a regular buzz cut, like a regular like Caesar type shit. And then my boy, actually the one that kind of told me like, yo, you should chill and try to stay out of like, you know, the going to the hoods and stuff like that. Yeah, he was like, yo, bro, you should get like a tape up because you always just get the same haircut. Like, it would be cool if you have like a new style. So I never knew what a tape up was. I would just regularly get my Caesar, and every time after that, I would just get a tape up like every time. So it just naturally just formed to like a coconut type shit, or the Edgar, as some people will call it. And I just became to like embrace it. I actually like it better than my other haircut, because as you can see, my hairline is up.
It doesn't even look bad,
but my original hairline is right here.
Okay.
So the coconut or the Edgar is like a new hairline because of the bangs.
Gotcha.
So it kind of helps me. So that's why I keep it. I don't keep it because of the controversy and the memes and the laugh behind it. I just keep it because it helps me. Like, you feel me?
Cover the hairline and all that.
Yeah, because my hairline is cruised. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, how important do you think it is to have like a signature look?
Honestly, it's kind of cool because, like, you know, all these content creators, they're dope and stuff like that, but they don't really have anything that makes them stand out. And I feel like this kind of makes me stand out. Like, bro, you know how many people, like, they see people with this haircut in the subway and they'll tag me like, yo, I caught TrillMarty lacking, or yo, TrillMarty, what you doing on the train? What you doing on the bus? Like, just a random, like, dude with a this type of haircut. Like, even a little kid, I think he was getting sturdy in Cortland, and they tagged me. They was like, yo, this is your son.
Oh, he had the coconut?
Yeah. So anybody with this type of hair, like, they'll just tag me like, oh, what you doing here? What you doing there? Type shit.
Yeah.
So, like, I actually love it, to be honest. Like you said, controversy is good sometimes. So it just creates that controversy. It's cool, I'm not gonna lie. It's my brand at this point, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like Anthony Davis with his eyebrow.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Totally agree. So I remember when you started, you was doing the interviews with like the phones and all that. Because some people look at things like, okay, let me be authentic, keep it to how I started. And then some people grow like, yo, let me get a microphone, let me get a new camera, let me get a setup, a studio, whatever the case may be. Because I started, like I told you, with my camera, my phone. When I got a camera, and then I was doing the interviews in my car, to my girl's car, to in the hood. Now we in the studio spot. Why? What makes you keep the signature? TrillMarty. We doing it with the phone, and we doing it like this. What makes you keep that look?
Honestly, I keep it because like I don't know. I feel like it's just who I am. I guess it's how I started. So I kind of like having like I don't know. This is the phone that kind of started a lot. So it's kind of like sentimental value at this point, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, I still have a button, like
yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, so I don't think I'll ever get rid of this phone because it's so near and dear to me type shit. I don't see myself, like, even if I have 1 million subscribers, I don't think I will ever stop using a phone type shit. Because it's like, on top of that, sometimes when you go to these events and these places, they don't let you bring a camera or a certain type of equipment because, you know, the security guards be checking you and stuff like that. But what they will always let you bring is a phone. No matter what, you can always have your phone on you. So I think I would never get rid of the whole phone thing. Like, that would be with me to the end of time. Until the wheels fall off type shit, as they say.
Earlier you said you know, kind of your grandmother kept you out of the streets. What was your did you have any relationship with your mother, your father and everything, or were you just being raised by your grandmother?
Honestly, that's crazy that I never said this. I don't know if I want to say this. I'm gonna just say it. I was a foster child.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I never was really raised with like my dad and my mom.
Gotcha.
So when I talk about like my grandmother, that was like more like of a foster grandmother that kind of took care of me and stuff like that. So I actually consider her like my actual grandmother, probably even a mother, to be honest.
Yeah.
She raised me for so long. She raised me from when I was like 8 years old. So
Wow.
grown ass man, like 21, you know what I mean? So she unfortunately passed away, I think in like 2018. But
sorry to hear that. My condolences, man.
thank you. But yeah, like, this is a whole story. But yeah, I was a foster child. She raised me my whole life, and she gave me some good advice. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Raised me well.
Yeah. You know, I think it's important. I know you said, you know, you're not sure if you want to say it. The reason why I love when people like are transparent enough or vulnerable enough to talk about these moments, because here is somebody who was in the system, but you took a completely different path. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta honor that. We gotta honor those people. You know what I'm saying? Because all the cards were stacked against you, but you came out victorious. You know what I mean? Did you ever? I think you should talk about that from time to time. You might be able to motivate the youth that's going through things like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Did you ever want to find out who your biological mother and father are, or?
Nah, I found out, like, I had, like, you know, like, well, I don't know if you're familiar, but they give you, like, I guess, like, certain visitation rights with your parents and stuff like that. So I had that. Like, I think I would see my dad every, like, Saturday, my mom and dad every Saturday and stuff like that. But it was just different because I never really got to grow up with them. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't raised with them. I would only see them for, like, maybe like an hour or two, and that's about it. You know what I mean? So I was really, really raised with my grandma the whole time, or my foster grandmother.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You felt more closer over there.
Yeah,
right?
because it's just different. Like, they're not raising me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's just different.
Gotcha. You ever felt like you wanted to ask them, like, hey, why did things go this way?
Nah, I know the whole situation. I'm just not gonna say it. I'm sorry, but it's just,
now you good.
It's just too personal. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I'll be transparent to a certain extent. You know what I mean?
That's fine. That's fine. Word. For me, I'm like big on like, yo, say the story. But you gotta say it when you're ready.
Yeah.
Or if ever, you feel me? But I think the most important thing that I want to say is, like, I commend you. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for taking a positive route through all that you've been through. You know what I mean? But TrillMarty, man, I feel like we talked about this interview since like last year doing this.
Yeah.
We finally got it done.
Yeah.
We got it done. I truly appreciate what you've been to the community.
Thank you.
Definitely. Before I was doing this, I was watching you. I was watching BMG. I was watching Crooklyn. I was watching Mel's TV. All these people that were in that world doing content. So in many ways, y'all have inspired me, and I feel like it's always beautiful to sit down with the people that inspired me.
Likewise, you inspiring us. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. TrillMarty, man. Until next time, man.
Until next time, man.
Let's get it.